It's Saturday, and that means we're preparing for today's Formula 2 event here in Spa. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of what promises to be a terrific race. So here we are again, a whopping 3.5 miles of track here at Spa, featuring long straights, some seriously fast corners, and some massive elevation changes. This is a track that routinely delivers high-quality racing, and we'll be hoping to see just that from our young F2 drivers today. Davide Valsecchi joins me today. Davide, Spa is a favourite for fans and drivers alike. What tips would you have for these young drivers today?
Always a pleasure to be here, Alex. Who doesn't love Spa? I wish I was down there racing today. I would say there's a lot of places to overtake on this circuit, so be patient on that first corner. Try and get through it safely, get a good exit, and get in the right position to attack at the end of the main straight.
Okay, we've got that relief of having points. We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. fastest lap of the race. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for ART today. So, Davide, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
This race, this win, was about one thing and one thing only: consistency. Anyone can be quick for just one lap, but there's a difference between that and being quick every lap, over and over and over. If you can do that, if you can gain ground when your opponents make mistakes, but then not make mistakes on your own, you can just push and push.
An amazing race today, and a very well-deserved one too. The team worked very hard to get exactly the right setup out of the F2 car that works for them, and the results speak for themselves. ARTGP winners today. After this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Lucas increases their championship lead. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Lucas.
On to the teams then. ART have extended their lead over the championship. Meanwhile, Prix have improved their position. A strong weekend for them as they fight their way to the top. After all this drama, you would be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care. Located in the Ardennes countryside, Spa has been hosting races for almost a century, and it's revered by drivers and fans alike. So it's a joy to be here today, as we prepare for the next thrilling instalment of the Formula 2 race calendar. So here we are again, a whopping 3.5 miles of track here at Spa, featuring long straights, some seriously fast corners, and some massive elevation changes. This is a track that routinely delivers high-quality racing, and we'll be hoping to see just that from our young F2 drivers today. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. Lucas lines up on pole position, and it's Liam Lawson alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Williams, de Ruyveler, Marcus Armstrong, and Pourchaire, Hauger, Vips, Verschoor, Jake Hughes, Novalak, Sargent, Ollie Caldwell, Felipe Dragovic, and Sato, Ewasa, Boschong, Enzo Fittipaldi, Cordial, Doohan, Calderon, and Roy Nissany completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race, I'm joined again by Davide Valsecchi. Davide, as a former GP2 champion, can we get some insight to what is running through these young drivers' heads as they sit out on the grid?
Ciao, Alex. It's a pleasure to be here. There are nervy moments, there is no doubts about that. Mental strength is the key to remaining calm and focusing on the upcoming race. Formula 2 is so competitive, and all of these drivers knows that they are going to be pushing each other all of the way. In this sport, you have to be able to control your nerves.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can. threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, gap to the car behind, 6.0 seconds.
Great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on a pit wall, you've been amazing.
Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
A great win then for the ART team today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone else out there on the track. We could spend a great deal of time talking about race and tire strategy, what else so cool on the track, but at the end of the day, the difference here was down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once again back on the winner's podium today after a brilliant display of driving skill. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Lucas increases their championship lead. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
I have to give it to Lucas.
And now a look at the team standings. And the title is in the bag for ART after a long and hard-fought season. They've done astonishingly well this year, and the glory they'll be taking back home is fully deserved. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. We'll see you when Formula 2 returns.